it's going to link very nicely with Andre, because he talked about translation, he talked about Ezra Pound, and Ezra Pound was friend with James Joyce. He supported James Joyce very early on. Um,
Yeah.
so here I will read from Finnegans Wake. I don't know if you guys know anything about Finnegans Wake, but it's a sort of a very strange book, which was written um, using the matrix, if you will, the grammatical matrix of English, but using 60 different languages. So he imported six words from 60 different languages, uh, but using the English grammar. So,
Yeah.
all right. So here we go. And okay, and this is one more thing I need to say is that um, um, there's something very particular here is that the last word, I'm going to read actually the last three pages and the first page because they link up. That means the last word of the last page links up to the first word of the first page. So then it's a
Mm.
circular, kind of book, right? That means you can keep reading it as much as you want. So here we go, right?
Oh.
You can hear me okay? Yeah, the sound is okay? All right, good,
Yeah. Okay.
great. For I feel I could near to faint away into the deeps, Anamore's leap. Let me lean just a lee, if you lay bold, strong, big tighter. All girls is we at times. So while your adamant Ivar warps that wind as if of nowhere, as on the night of the Apophanipes, jumps through strops into me mouth like a bow and arrows. Lord good of the lush lands, how he whips me cheeks. See, see, here we're reach island bridge, where you meet I, the day. Remember, why there that moment and us two only? I was but teen, a Tyler's dot. The swanky suits was boosting always, sure him he was like to me fad. But the swaggerest swell of Shackvold strut, and the fiercest freaky ever followed a pining child round the slippery table with a forkful of fat. But a king of whistlers, Siley, when he'd prop me at last against his goose and light our two candles for our singers' duos on the sewing machine. I'm sure he squirted juice in his eyes to make them flash for frightening me. Still and all, it was awful fun to me. Who'll search for find me colours now on the hilly droops of Icklefells? But I read in to be continued stale that while Blubbles blows, there'll still be sealskers. There'll be others, but none so for me. Yet he never knew we seen us before, night after night, so that I long to go to, and still withal. One time you'd stand forninst me, fairly laughing in your bark and tan billows of branches for to fan me coolly, and I'd lie as quiet as a moss. And one time you'd rush upon me, darkly roaring like a great black shadow with a sheeny stare to pierce me rawly, and I'd frozen up and pray for thaw 3 times in all. I was the pet of everyone then, a principal girl, and you wear the panty-mummy's bulking coarser goth, the envision of Inderland, and by Thorer you looked it. My lips went livid for from the joy of fear, like almost now. How? How you said had you'd give me the keys of me heart, and we'd be married till death do us part, and though death do us part. Oh, mine, only know now it's me who's got to give, as Dove herself div, in this lin. And can it be it's now farewell? Alas, I wished I had better glances to peer to you through these bay lights growing. But you're changing, the Kulsha, you're changing from me, I can feel. Or is it me, I'm getting mixed, brightening up and tightening down. Yes, you're changing, son husband, and you're turning, I can feel you, for a daughter wife from the hills again. Imlamaya, and she's coming, swimming in my hind moist, divil taking on me tail, just a whisk brisk slice price ping spang sprint of a thing there so mere saltering. Saltarella come to her own. I pity your old self I was used to. Now a younger's there. Try not to part. Be happy, dear ones. May I be wrong, or she'll be sweet for you as I was sweet when I came down out of me mother. My great blue bedroom, the air so quiet, scarce a cloud, in peace and silence. I could have stayed up there for always only. It's something fails us. First we feel, then we fall. And let her reign now if she likes, gently or strongly as she likes. Anyway, let her reign, for my time is come. I done me best when I was left, thinking always if I go, all goes. 100 cares, a tithe of troubles, and is there one who understands me, one in 1,000 of years of the nights? All me life I have been lived among them, but now they are becoming loath to me, and I am loathing their little warm tricks, and loathing their mean cozy turns, and all the greedy gushes out through their small souls, and all the lazy leaks down over their brash bodies, how small it's all, and me letting on to myself always, and lilting on all the time. I thought you were all glittering with the noblest of carriage. You're only a bumpkin. I thought you the great in all things, in guilt and in glory. You're but a puny. Home. My people were not there sought out beyond there so far as I can. For all the bold and bad and bleary, they are blamed, the sea hags. No, nor for all their wild dances and all their wild din. I can see myself among them, a Lanuvia pulchra belle. How she was handsome, the wild Amasia, when she would seize to my other breast. And what is she weird, haughty Niluna, that she will snatch from my ownest hair? Fortis, there are the stormies. Ho, hang, hang, ho, and the clash of our cries till we spring to be free. Oravols, this says, never heed of your name. But I am loathing them that's here and all I love. Lonely in me oneness, for all their faults, I am passing out. Oh, bitter ending, I'll slip away before they're up. They'll never see, nor know, nor miss me. And it's old and old, it's sad and old. It's sad and weary I go back to you, my cold father, my cold mad father, my cold mad fiery father, till the near sight of the mere size of him, the moils and moils of it, moan and moaning, makes me see silt, soul sick, and I rush my only into your arms. I see them rising, save me from those terrible prongs. Two more, one, two more, mens more. So, Avilaval, my leaves have drifted from me, all, but one clings still, I'll bear it on me. Remind me of, lift so soft this morning hours. Yes, carry me along, Taddy, like you done through the toy fair. If I seen him bearing down on me now, under widespread wings like he'd come from archangels, I sink, I die down over his feet, humbly, dumbly, only to wash up. Yes, Tid, there's where. First, We passed through grass behushed the bush too. Whoosh, a gull. Gulls, far calls, coming far, and hear us then. Finnegan, take, who softly, me, till thousands thee, lips, the keys to, given, away, alone, a last, a loved, along the river run, past Eve and Adam, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by commodious vicus of recirculation back to Howth Castle and environs. Sir Tristram, violeur d'amours, frove the short sea, had pas encore re-arrived from North Armorica on this side the scraggy isthmus of Europe Minor to will to fight his peninsulate war. Nor had Top Sawyer's rocks by the stream of Coney exaggerated themselves to Lawrence County's gorgios, while they went doubling the mumpet all the time. Nor a voice from a fire bellows Misha Misha to Tov Tov throughout Petrick, not yet. Though very soon after had a kid's cat buttoned in the bland old Isaac, not yet. Though all's fair in Vanity, where so the Cesters rove with Twan, Nath, and Joe. Wrought a peck of pa's malt had gem or shen, brewed by Arclight and Rory Ann, to the grey regging brow was to be seen ringsome on the aqua face. Fall. Bababadal garacta camina roncom, rontone rontonton tervarhonsons consol wardenentornok of a once wall straight old par is retailed early in bed and later on life down through all Christian minstrelsy. The great fall of the off-wall entailed at such short notice the feud of Finnegan, ere solid man, that the Humpty Hill head of himself promptly sends an inquiring one well to the west in quest of his tum-ti-tum toes. And their upturned pike point and place is at the knockout in the park, where oranges have been laid to rust upon the green since Devlin's first loved lily. Voila.